Well, as you can see, there's a huge amount of mist on the mountains this morning. It rained again last night. Now, I don't know whether you can hear this. That's all the frogs. As soon as you get a rain, you get them breeding. Oh, and they make a noise. And then the locals come out and harvest them and eat them. They are very, very tasty. If you've never tried frog, try it. Very, very tasty. A little bit of salt and pepper. Fry them up with olive oil. Oh, just delicious. Boiled rice, sticky rice, eat it with anything. Just lovely. Very cool out here this morning. And the fish are just doing fantastic. So yes, good news. Now today we're going to mark out the line for the duck fence and get that done. Mark out where the holes are going to go. Get the guy in to drill. Apparently Dad's going to fell one of the trees anyway. He needs a timber for something or another. Never really explained what, but so it looks like we might have a tree felling today as well. Ducks are doing just fine. Yeah, get all this marked out today though. Find out where we're going to put the holes and then make a start on it. A few people have said about the duckweed. Thanks very much to everybody who's left comments and some advice. What Pi's done, she's put it in a container at home, so we're sort of growing it in there, and we'll introduce bits of it at a time and see how it goes. Obviously I don't want to saturate the ponds with duckweed, so just enough to sort of, you know, try and clear the water up in the old pond and see if it works, and then obviously see if the tilapia actually eat the duckweed. Apparently it's one of their favourites, so hopefully it'll do a lot of job. It'll help feed the fish and keep the water clean. So yeah, it's all good progress. Morning, boys. Morning, boys. Morning. Well, that's all the animals fed. I really want to get this boat in the water though. That's such a good little boat, isn't it? I want to get it on that pond and do some fishing. That's what I want to do. Well, let's go and find Pi, see what she's doing. Trees are coming along a treat though. That rain certainly helped. As you can see, the pond's just looking lovely though. Lots of very happy tilapia. And they do like that morning glory, although it's spreading, so we're going to keep an eye on it. And once it gets too much, we'll harvest a load of it and take it home and eat it. It is really, really nice. It's a great vegetable. Just fry it up with a bit of soya sauce and garlic. Oh, just delicious. As you can see, some of the mango trees now are growing pretty big. They're just starting to really take root. Well, we're just waiting for the rest of the family to turn up on the farm. Pi's brother M, he's come home from the army for a couple of weeks, so he's going to come and give a hand on the farm as well. Fantastic stuff, isn't it? All chip in, makes life a lot easier. Well, Pi's down there trying to fix the fence. The ducks are getting out, we've got a hole in there. So we're just going to shore that up for now. Again, once the new duck pen is built, it'll stop all this. There's always something to do on the farm, always. It's never ever a slow day. Those olives do look pretty good though. Be nice to see when they grow. Well, we've put down the line, cleaned up a bit more, and each one of those little white markers will be the posts. 2 meters apart, embedded in concrete. Now I'm sure you can hear the chainsaw being started up. They're going to fell one of the trees. Got my brother-in-law over there doing a bit of fishing. He does like it. He does like a bit of fishing to Zem. He's actually a really nice fella though. I get on really well with him. He's just one of those fellas that if he doesn't have a nice thing to say, he won't say anything at all, which is quite admirable. But he's very easygoing. And here we go. This will be interesting to see how they tackle this. They're going to take one of the smaller ones. Goes. Bang. Well, it looks like they're going to take 2 trees down. Yep. You've got to be careful because I don't want it eating me. That one's dead. So yeah, it's a dead tree. Now for you guys who don't know, this is our neighbour Kay, and he's a super fella, he really is such a good lad. I've said this before about people working really hard, but this lad, oh, I've never seen him stop. And he pretty much turned his hand to anything, I mean anything. We got a problem with the well, we come to see him. He just knows stuff. Don't know how he knows, but he just knows. But he's a really super fella, he can't do enough for you. But again, you know, this is community life. It's what it's like in the village. People do try and help one another as best they can, which I think is a fantastic thing. We've got a little fam over there. I don't know what he's doing. Life on the farm, eh? Cool. He just loves it. Absolutely loves it. Mind you, I do as well. But I'll tell you something, I wish I could roll back the years. Oh, I'd have a ball here, I would. Right, I'm going to leave these guys to cut up the rest of this tree. And then we're going to find out what they're going to do with it. But in the meantime, Graham's going home. I'm absolutely starving. I haven't eaten a thing all morning. Oh, I've got a lovely tin of corned beef that somebody gave us, so I'm going to go home and eat that. Well, after cutting down a few trees, all the timber's being collected and will be used. I still don't know exactly what they're going to use the timber for. But that's some good timber. Good, huh? Movie star, look. He's such a good fella though, him. He never seems to mind anything. He's one of these guys, like I said earlier, very easygoing. Unlike his sister. So what we're going to do now, we've marked out the other side of the duck pen so we know where all the posts will go, and now we're going to dismantle half of this so they've got a bit of shade just here, and then take away this, take away that back fence in there so we can actually mark out the fence posts in here. It's a plan. We'll see how it goes. Well, as you can see, we've got quite a cloud formation going up there. Looks like it's going to rain again. But right now, it's really, really hot. Whew. The thing is, of course, when it rains like it did, and then the sun comes out, the humidity just goes through the roof, and you can sweat in buckets in just minutes. But that's life out here. I'd rather this weather than I would in the UK, that's a fact. Oh, I hated the UK weather. I mean, it's cold, wet, miserable. That's the only three weather systems you get there. Where here it's sunny, warm, and a little bit cold during the winter. I can put up with that. Well, now for some progress. As you can see, we've taken away part of the duck pen wall, and we've strung a line across. That'll be the new line of the new fencing. We can't take it any closer this way because down in there it's just pretty much waterlogged, and of course when the pond does get filled up sometimes it can overflow. So this line is probably the safety margin. We've extended it wider on the other side, so we haven't really lost any room. If nothing else, we've probably gained a couple of feet. And these are the ducklings from a few weeks ago. Look how big they've grown now. And once we've got all the posts in, then we can see about dismantling that lot and then getting the chain link fencing up. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It'll look better than what it does now, and it'll be a lot more secure as well. I do like these olive trees in here though. I really, really like these olive trees in here. I can't wait until they produce. I'll be having lots of olives with my pizza and my salads. Yes, it's going to look a lot better, and it's hopefully will function a lot better as well. Well, here we go. Lots more to do yet. We're a long way from it, but it's nice to see some progress. It truly is. And yeah, I'll be happy when all this is done. Now, just to give you an idea, we're going to extend it out here as well. You can see the peg there. So it'll add quite a bit of length to the duck pen, and there'll be a gate just here. And then eventually what we'd like to do is extend all along here, all the way over to here, and have chickens in here, and then put another gate. So the chickens and the ducks will be segregated. And you never know, as time goes by, this bit of land just here, we might actually dig out, create a pond for the ducks, move the chickens to the back, the ducks to the front, so the ducks can then use the new pond. If we do that, then it will make no difference if the pond gets murky, because it will be basically just duck water. So, and we can drain it every now and again. It'll be pretty easy because it's small, and then just fill it up with fresh water for them. Pretty good, isn't it? Well, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to grab some water, relax for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to get on with it again. Well, they ended up felling a total of 8 trees. Now, apparently Dad said that he's going to use the wood. He's going to prepare it all and then build a new shack out of it. So watch this space. You never know, there'll be a new shack on the horizon. If they do it, they're going to build it over there. Pi and I have now finished marking out the perimeter of the duck pen and all the post locations. We'll require a total of 32 posts. So that means we're going to go back to the hardware store and get a few more, only a few, and that's it. The guy that's going to drill the holes, he came on site and had a look and said, yeah, it's fine. Give me a couple of days though. He said, I've got another job tomorrow. He said, and after that I'll be free and come and do it for you. And he'll do it for the princely price of 100 baht. So not bad, is it? It's just like a big drill. It just, it's gasoline powered and literally goes down up to a metre. So yeah, very cool, isn't it? It'll be a lot quicker than digging it out by hand, and of course in this heat it would just be back-breaking work. It's just not worth the grief, and for 100 baht I'm quite happy with that. We got some escapees on the pond, look. Got some of the babies over there feeding on all the bits of rice, and the morning glory down here. The fish do like this morning glory though. You often see them chomping away at it. And as a trial we put some duckweed in the old pond. So we're now going to wait and see what happens with that. If it grows and then if it starts clearing up that pond. So we'll just have to see how that works out over the next few weeks now. You can see now that we've had the rain, that it's cleared all the haze. And you can see the mountains really, really clearly. I would like to see this pond water clean again though. A huge contrast between that and that. Still can't complain. Every day we're making progress on the farm, so it's just a case of keep on going at it. And it's a constant battle, as I said before. You're having to battle Mother Nature and all the elements and bits and pieces. So yeah, it takes time and it takes a little bit of dedication. It takes a lot of work, but it is thoroughly enjoyable. Not long now before Dad's rice will be ready. Another few weeks, I think. It is growing rather well. How nice is that? Well, with a fantastic backdrop behind me, that's all for today, guys. Pi and I got to get on. We got so much more to do, and of course then we got to feed all the animals. So thanks for watching, and whatever you do, have a brilliant day and stay safe. And us guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.